children, good morning. Today I would like to continue with grammar, and in grammar I will take up nouns for you. Since grammar is also in our syllabus for this online classes which is going on nowadays. So for today I'll be talking about nouns. In the very beginning, everybody is being told, we have been told that noun is the name of a person, place or thing. Everybody knows that. You people know that. Now, in English language, as far as nouns are concerned, they have got both the forms, like they are in singular form, and they have got a plural form. Most of the nouns, not all, but most of the nouns have got such forms, singular form and plural form. For example, you can say one bicycle, two bicycle, one dress, several dresses. I repeat, one bicycle, two bicycles, one dress, several dresses. So by this way we can grasp that they have got forms. Nouns have got forms. Then if you classify noun, then we have two categories. One that is countable noun and the other one is uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are those that can be counted. The word itself says countable, that you can count. And the other one is uncountable. That means you cannot count them with numbers. Uncountable, as far as countable nouns are concerned, they can be counted with numbers, but uncountable nouns cannot be counted with numbers. Okay, so this is the basic foremost category of noun: countable and uncountable. Now let us elaborate this countable as well as uncountable. Under countable we have names of persons, animals, plants, insects and their parts. Let us try with examples. A boy, a kitten, a rose, an ear, 3 boys, 7 kittens, 12 roses, 2 ears. We are able to count it. Just go and count how many roses there. There are 12 roses. There are 1 rose. There is 1 rose. So this way we can count. They can be counted through numbers. So these were names of persons, animals, plants, insects and their parts. Then another one is objects with a definite shape. They can also be counted. I repeat, objects, things which are visible, which are available in shape, S-H-A-P-E, shape. Examples: a building, a balloon, a house, an octopus, 4 buildings, 4 houses, 6 balloons, 2 octopi, octopus, one if it is one octopus. If we have more than one, octopi. So we have two octopi. Well, in English, exceptions are there. We cannot go in the same way, no? We have to follow. Then we have units of measurement and words of classification. They are also sometimes countable. I repeat, units of measurement and words of classification. You can better understand with examples. Examples. A gram, a pound, a piece, a lump, an item, a family, a state, a language, a phrase, a word. They show that they are countable. We can count them. So this was number 3. I repeat, number 1, that was names of persons, animals, plants, insects and their parts. Number 2, objects with a definite shape. Number 3, units of measurement and words of classification. And I gave you examples also. Then the next one is some abstract words. Not many, some abstract words. You can understand with examples. A hindrance, an obstacle, a scheme, an idea, a plan. This way we can understand. Abstract. These are abstract things. But then they are countable. So we can sum up the countable nouns. The countable nouns like this, that countable nouns can be counted by number, by using number. And they have singular form and plural form. And they can take with them, if you remember, a, and, one, two, several, like this. They can use many before them. So with countables, we use many, not much, many, because they are countables. So try to avoid much with countables, countable nouns, or objects, or persons, or animals, or measurement, or certain abstract words like hindrance, scheme, idea, plan, so on and so forth. Now let's talk about uncountable nouns. Very simple. With its name that they are uncountable. You cannot count them. You cannot say how much boys were there. You have to say how many boys were there. So let us try and understand uncountable nouns. They are quantified by a word that signifies amount. Well, they have also got certain words or a particular word that signifies the amount, not the number. The amount, not the quantity, as we have seen in countable nouns. Now, let us try and understand which certain examples that cannot be counted. I mean those that are uncountable, like materials, food, metals, and natural qualities, like bread, cotton, wood, lightness, teenagers, adolescents. But these are not, these cannot be counted. Then number 2 is names of liquids, gases, substances that are made of many small particles. So we cannot count those particles, small particles. And that is why they have been kept in uncountable section. You can understand with example like oil, smoke, oxygen, rice, sugar, salt, cement, and so on and so forth. So you cannot count them actually, because they are made of different particles by adding different particles. Then we have another thing, that is number 3, names of languages. For example, English. Oh, English? No, that is wrong. Spanish, French, Latin, Sanskrit, Chinese, these are languages. Then we have certain gerund, they also take, and they always go with uncountables. You can understand with examples like looking, listening, swimming, running, anticipating. These are gerunds. Gerund is available in forms of verbs and non-finite forms of verbs. We have finite form of verbs, tenses. All tenses come in finite form of verb, and under non-finite forms of verb we have gerund, participle, and infinitives. Okay. Now, one thing you have to remember, that a number cannot be used, to quantify an uncountable noun. Countables are those that can be denoted through numbers, but uncountables cannot be denoted with a number. This is very important if you want to bifurcate countables and uncountables. And for example, you can say 4 woods, 1 rice, 3 courages. Courage, boldness, zeal to do something with passion. But then we cannot count somebody's passion or somebody's courage. We cannot say like 3 courages. I've got 3 courages. That is wrong. I have got courage. We cannot put a number with this. Like 1 rice, give me 1 rice means 1 single rice. So we cannot use 1 with that. We cannot say woods, 4 woods. Woods will remain woods. We cannot add numbers before them. So this is what we have to keep it in mind. And then to measure or classify, uncountable nouns, use of after measurement. Of is always used. Of, OF, the word OF is always used with these things. And by this way we can, denote, examples are, let us try and understand an example. A foot of wood, a kilo of rice, an ounce of courage, a bar of chocolate, a piece of music, a bag of money. So this way we can talk about the uncountable, nouns. So what we have to remember, the points to be kept in mind, where uncountable nouns are quantified by an amount rather than a number. For countable nouns, we take number. For uncountable nouns, we take an amount of that. And the uncountable nouns have got only one form. They are always in singular. There in the beginning we have been told that nouns have got two forms, singular, single form and plural form. Okay, this way. And they cannot have a, an or one before them. We are not going to use it. And they can use much before them. Like in countables we have many, like this. In uncountable we have much. So this is the lesson for the day, and I hope you might have understood and prepared them. Just listen to it again and again and prepare for tomorrow's test. With this, thank you very much.